Vanishing Gateway, North Korea's Tourism Mystery. A land reawakens. For years, North Korea remained a fortress of isolation, its borders firmly shut in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. The world outside moved on, but the reclusive nation chose to remain closed, an enigma to outsiders. Then, in mid-2023, the first signs of change appeared. Whispers of reopening, a slow unraveling of the Iron Curtain that had descended in early 2020. By 2024, the first foreign visitors trickled in. Russians were the pioneers, stepping into a land that had been untouched by foreign presence for years. The long-awaited moment finally arrived when, in February 2025, the first Western tourists set foot in North Korea, granted access to the city of Rason. A Careful WelcomeRason, a remote northeastern city, had been designated as a special economic zone, making it the ideal testing ground for North Korea's cautious re-entry into international tourism. The visitors, hailing from various Western nations, marveled at the tightly controlled experience. Guided factory visits, pre-arranged shopping excursions, and solemn tours of statues honoring North Korea's late leaders. Unlike the Russian tourists before them, these visitors were not granted entry to Pyongyang, the capital, which remained off limits. Their movements were even more restricted than before the pandemic, with little room for spontaneous interactions with locals. They were in the country, yet still very much outsiders peering in. The sudden shutdown excitement had barely taken root before the doors slammed shut once again. Tour companies received an abrupt notice. Rason was closed. No explanation was given. It was an unprecedented move, one that left both tour operators and hopeful travelers bewildered. China-based KTG Tours posted a somber message. Just received news from our Korean partners that Rason is closed to everyone. We will keep you posted. Other agencies, including Young Pioneer Tours and Koryo Tours, echoed the same message. Trips were canceled, plans were suspended, and uncertainty reigned once again. Speculations and consequences. Why had North Korea abruptly halted tourism after just a few weeks? Some speculated internal policy changes, while others suggested heightened security concerns. Tour operators urged those planning visits in April and May to delay booking flights, uncertain of when or if travel would resume. Meanwhile, the Pyongyang Marathon, which had recently begun accepting international applications for the first time in 5 years, was suddenly in question. Could the event still proceed? Or would it too fall victim to the vanishing gateway that had so briefly opened? The nation's uncertain future, North Korea's experiment with reopening, had been fleeting, and its motives remained as opaque as ever. In 2019, before the world changed, some 350,000 foreign tourists, mostly Chinese, had contributed an estimated $175 million in revenue. Yet, despite the economic benefits, the country's leadership remained unpredictable. As tensions with the West simmered and alliances with Russia deepened, North Korea's next move was impossible to predict. For now, the world could only watch and wait, hoping for another crack in the fortress of secrecy, another moment where the world could glimpse inside before the gates closed once more. Echoes of the past. This was not the first time North Korea had made a sudden reversal in international engagement. History was filled with similar instances, brief openings followed by abrupt closures, leaving the world baffled. Travel ban to North Korea in 2017, North Korea's deepening ties with Russia, including military cooperation and arms deals, also hinted at shifting priorities. Would the nation ever fully open its doors? Or would it continue this cycle of temporary accessibility and prolonged isolation? The answer remained hidden within the tightly controlled halls of Pyongyang's leadership.